Mr. CHS is this Thursday at 7 p.m. Yeah! Hey, if you are Mr. CHS, can you guys stand up so everyone knows who you are? We got Craig Lynch, and these two up here. So yeah, it's this Thursday at 7 o'clock. We've been working really hard to make a lot of different videos, and we're adding some stuff, so we'd all like it for you guys to be there, and bring your families too.
Is $2, so it's real cheap. Bring your family, bring your family. It's going to be a great end of the year event. We have some events planned for it. We added some new ones. The ones last year. It's going to be a great time.
Sit down, the stage is going to be that way, so I'm going to cheer. Okay, at this time I would like to acknowledge the ASB seniors who have served this year. It's been really hard. I think you all know that, but when you're elected to plan events and you can't plan events, you can imagine what that's like. And we talked a little bit about, after January 19th when we came back and everybody was so down that we didn't come back, we kind of talked about what do you do when you can't complete the mission? Like, this is not what we signed up for, but it is really what we signed up for. So we just made a decision that we were going to complete the mission, and we're doing that today and tomorrow night, okay? So, seniors, would you please stand up so we can acknowledge you on the ASB? Thank you so much.
Today. Some of these were selected by your teachers, some from different community organizations. What I'm going to do is call your name, tell you what the award is, have you come up, line up here, starting with Miss Tia. She has your award, and we're going to line up all the way across. So, before we get started, these are about 24 of our seniors, but each one of these people represent probably 5 to 10 other seniors that could have got this award. As the teachers were voting on these awards, there's lots of conversations about who would kind of represent the senior class in these areas. So congratulations to this group of seniors, but also congratulations to the entire class. So I'm going to start with a few awards that were actually given out a little bit earlier in the year. The Rising Star Award was given to Jenny McCreary, Daphne Hawkins, and Layla Perko. Jenny, Daphne, and Layla, come on up and start over here. Over here, get your award. Daphne or Layla here? That's not Daphne. Come on up, Daphne. The next award. This was given out by the Escondido Legends. This represents legendary people in Escondido that have done great things in the world. And this organization wanted to recognize these two people that reminded them of these legends. And that was Julia Blount and Alexis Marion. Our next award was given by our very own foundation that raises money for our schools, and they raise money for a scholarship. And this year's focus was impact. So this student gave a lot of impact to our community over the last 4 years, and that award and scholarship went to Samantha Friedrich. Samantha. This next batch of awards, these were voted on by teachers, and this is where I'm saying these awards probably represent 5 to 10 others that could have been up here. The first one is a School Service Award. These two went above and beyond in serving the school in our community right here. And that goes to Cameron Throgmorton and Jerry Lopez. Congratulations anyway. The next award is Community Service. These two students not only serve the school, but also the community at large. And this goes to Joe Cowles and Peyton Donovan. Awards were voted on for student leadership, just kind of leaders on campus that have got a lot done over the last 4 years, especially this year during COVID. And these awards go to Daniel Groff and Victoria. awards go to two students that have just inspired this community. They've inspired students, they've inspired their teachers, they've inspired our community members. And these go to Bowie Linton and Maddie Saint. These next awards go to two students who have thrived on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. These are our scholar athletes. These are Charles Peabody and Maddie Pierce. These next two students really thrived on the field of play in the sport. Like I said, this can go to so many people. Classical Academy has so much athletic talent, but our two athletes of the year go to Tobin Beauchamp and Maddie Isham. That was voted on by the coaches. Our next two awards, actually there's three, one can't be here today. These are National Merit Commended Scholars. These students scored in the top, like 2% of the nation on the PSAT test last year. Just really rocked that test. And these go to Devin Line, Ben Parker, and Rachel Palm. Devin Line, Ben Parker, and Rachel Palm. 4 more awards, guys. Thank you guys for staying up here. 4 more awards. These are some of our most important awards, guys. The next two I'm going to give out are salutatorian and valedictorian. As you guys know, many of you guys have thrived in the classroom. These two students, starting with our salutatorian, have not only thrived, but they've taken the most rigorous course of study, taking the most honors, AP, and community college classes. And our salutatorian this year goes to Lillian Eckstein. Lillian. This year goes to none other than Maddie Saint. Congratulations to our salutatorian and valedictorian. We will be giving speeches at graduation, which I'm excited. I hate giving a speech right after they do it because they make me look bad, but I'm excited to hear your speeches, guys. Our last two awards, and this will round out our group of honorary seniors today. These are the Caymans of the Year. These were voted upon by our teaching staff here, actually our entire staff. These just represent everything that we want a Cayman to represent. Our 4 values of work hard, live purely, with courage, honor each other, excel in the classroom, don't date. No, I'm kidding about that one. But they just represent everything that classical stands for. Our male Cayman of the Year goes to Casey Hammond. Our female Cayman of the Year goes to Brenna Hoff.
Hey, can you guys get bunch up a little bit so we can get a picture of you all?
Really was. I was able to go to a school that welcomed everyone that came through the door. A school that actually cared for your learning. An environment that made high school not so bad as it thought it was going to be. Teachers and staff who poured into you academically, but personally and mentally. Teachers who understood when things were just getting too much. Not only did classical help me build a quality education, it also helped me build some long-lasting friendships. Although I wish I could say the same about my whole class, but we all have different high school experiences. We meet different people, have different teachers, sit in different places at lunch, take different classes, and simply just have different lives. But we all do share that one thing, and that we can say that we went to Classical Academy High School. As we move on with our lives and say goodbye. High school wasn't a breeze, and if it was for you, then congratulations. But classical has made the experience better than I thought it could be. The 12 years I've been here, I can say with confidence that it was worthwhile. Once it came in, always it came in. And can I have all the lifers stand up that have been at classical?
Closer? Alright, there we go. I've always had like a love-hate relationship with my teachers. You gotta love them. They always are supporting you. They help you out when you need help with the topic. But when Mr. P comes in and comes up to you with your math test and he places it face down on your desk, and you can just sense the disappointment emanating from his beautiful bald head. It's rough. Maybe it's gonna drop that fast. Anyways, in all seriousness, this year has been very difficult for a lot of us. I know personally it was rough to be entirely online for the first semester. But like our teachers probably had it worse. Like I know maybe 2 or 3 people had their cameras on the whole time during Zoom, and teachers have always been able to like teach us to a live audience. And I'm sure it was difficult to just teach blank screens. I know Mr. Johnson. He always commented on that one. I would just personally thank every single teacher I've had here. We would be here quite a while. So I do want to recognize a few teachers that have personally impacted me a ton. First of all, Mrs. Marimy. Most of us have had her class. I had her for English too. That was rough. Socratic seminars, oh yeah, those were fun. But ever since then, I know I've always been able to go back to her whenever I have a question. She always offers her thoughts on it, and they always get me to think more deeply. I also want to thank Mr. Williams, my KBTV teacher. Giving me the opportunity to be able to lead in there and be able to use my skills to attempt to make an entertaining show. And also, I want to thank Mr. Holtz. He's in that class right now, and we graduate in like a week, so he's definitely taught me a lot about personal responsibility. So I still have to finish my 2 papers. So yeah, that's been fun. And lastly, I want to thank Mr. Wood. It's kind of rough this year. Trying to get us all back to school and give us the ability to have that community that we have here at classical. He's tried his best. It's been great that we've been able to come back and get a couple months of somewhat normalcy. And lastly, I want to thank all the other teachers and faculty for all that they do and making Classical Academy the best place we have. Let's have a round of applause for the teachers.
special. These senior group. I started 3 years ago teaching here. So I've gotten to see the seniors from sophomore year all the way up to your senior year. So in many ways, you're like my first kid, right? In fact, ironically, I had my wife and I, we had our daughter during this time. As I watched her grow, I got to see you guys grow, and that was special. So you guys are special. You guys are really special. There are a few characteristics, traits that pop out to me when I think about this class. And number one, you guys are really genuine. You're very, very sincere. You're very authentic. Number two, you're driven. You're very, very driven. You're competitive. You're passionate. And number three, you guys are actually sarcastic. You guys have a dry sense of humor. So it's been fun teaching you. Number four, you guys are committed. Maybe not the last couple weeks of school, but you guys have been committed. And five, you guys are idealistic. And what I mean by that is, I don't know how many times I've had a student come up to me, grab me by the collar and go, I need that A. I need that A, you don't understand. But that is good to be idealistic. It's good to strive to be the best. And so as you take these characteristics with you, I want to encourage you to remember a few things and not to forget a few things. Don't forget to dream big. Really, don't forget to dream big. George Lucas said dreams are extremely important. You can't do it unless you imagine it. And you got to start to imagine it. You got to start to dream big. I know this year's been challenging, especially for the senior class. When I was thinking about it, you guys had half of your junior year, at home, right? And the whole senior year at home, a lot of challenges there. But now that things are starting to open up, there is a part of it where a new season for you guys as individuals to dream is on the horizon. So don't forget to dream. I don't mean to sound cheesy, really, dream. Don't forget to try again. Tom Watson, CEO of IBM, said, if you want to succeed, double your failures. What does that mean? You're like, ouch! What? No, you're gonna fail. You're gonna trip. What's the goal there? Try again. Keep trying. Keep going. Keep going, guys. And number three, don't forget where home is. Don't forget where home is. You're like, I've been there for all year, right? Well, no, not geographically, not physically. What's your home that you made inside your soul? How do you make it? What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel confident? What makes you feel secure? Take that with you. Take that with you where you go. So, I just wanted to encourage you guys. And lastly, don't forget to wear your mask. No, I'm kidding. But honestly, I speak for all the staff here. We love you. We love you. We really wish that this year was different for you. But you guys have shown that you guys can endure the hardest of times and still be you. At the end of the day, still fight and still keep going. So we love you guys, and here's to you guys. Let's applaud for them.
Thank you guys so much for being talk. Thank you for being patient. This is the last time I'm going to ask you to do this, so stand and sing the alma mater.
Đánh mì ơi.